In the quiet edges of forests, along riverbanks, and across open clearings, a small bird waits. It does not chase. It does not rush. It watches. Motionless, alert, balanced on a single perch, the flycatcher becomes part of the landscape itself. Then, in a fraction of a second, stillness explodes into movement. Wings snap open. The bird darts into the air, snatches its prey, and returns to the same perch as if nothing happened. This is the flycatcher's world, one defined by patience, timing, and precision rather than strength or size. Flycatchers belong to a diverse group of birds found across nearly every continent. Despite differences in color and habitat, they share a common strategy: hunting insects in midair. Their evolutionary story is one of refinement rather than reinvention. Over millions of years, natural selection sharpened their senses, shortened the gap between thought and motion, and turned waiting into an art form. The body of a flycatcher reflects its purpose. Compact and lightweight, it is built for rapid acceleration rather than sustained flight. Short legs grip perches firmly, while broad, flattened beaks open wide to capture prey. Around the mouth, stiff sensory bristles act like a net, guiding insects inward during flight. Every detail serves speed and accuracy. Vision is the flycatcher's greatest weapon. Its eyes are positioned to maximize depth perception, allowing precise calculation of distance and trajectory. When an insect enters its visual field, the bird's brain processes movement almost instantly. Reaction times are measured in milliseconds. There is no room for hesitation. Unlike birds that forage continuously, flycatchers conserve energy through stillness. They select strategic perches, branches with clear airspace and good visibility. From these vantage points, they scan constantly. Each flight is calculated. Each movement has purpose. The act of hunting is deceptively simple. A flycatcher launches from its perch, intercepts an insect midair, and often returns to the same spot. But this simplicity hides extreme coordination. Wing beats, tail adjustments, head position, all must align perfectly. A single miscalculation means wasted energy or missed prey. Diet defines distribution. Flycatchers thrive where insect life is abundant: wetlands, forests, grasslands, and forest edges. Seasonal changes in insect populations influence their movements, breeding timing, and migration patterns. In this way, flycatchers are tightly linked to the rhythms of their environment. Territory plays a critical role. A good perch is valuable. Flycatchers defend these spaces aggressively, using calls, displays, and aerial chases. Ownership of a productive hunting zone can mean the difference between survival and starvation, especially during breeding season when energy demands increase. Breeding introduces new complexity. Nest sites are chosen carefully: tree cavities, branches, or sheltered ledges. Materials are gathered methodically: grass, feathers, bark. Eggs are laid in small clutches, and incubation requires constant vigilance. During this time, adults must balance feeding themselves with protecting and nourishing the next generation. Chicks hatch blind and helpless, entirely dependent on their parents. Feeding is relentless. Insects are delivered one after another, thousands over the course of development. Growth is rapid. Within weeks, fledglings must learn the same precision that took their parents a lifetime to master. But not all survive. Weather shifts, food shortages, and predators take their toll. The flycatcher's strategy does not allow for error. It demands perfection every day. As seasons change, many flycatchers embark on journeys far greater than their size suggests. Migration carries them across continents, guided by instinct, stars, and magnetic fields. These movements are not casual. They are necessary responses to the disappearance of insects in colder climates. During migration, flycatchers face unfamiliar landscapes, predators, and exhaustion. Stopover sites become lifelines, places where food and rest determine whether the journey continues. Habitat loss along these routes poses one of the greatest threats to their survival. Ecologically, flycatchers are silent regulators. By consuming vast numbers of insects, they help control populations that could otherwise overwhelm ecosystems. Their absence would ripple outward, affecting plants, crops, and other wildlife. Small birds, yes, but with outsized influence. Human activity has altered their world. Pesticides reduce insect availability. Deforestation removes perches and nesting sites. Climate change shifts insect emergence, disrupting timing that evolved over millennia. Flycatchers must now adapt faster than ever before. Yet adaptability is written into their history. Some species adjust migration timing. Others exploit new habitats, including parks and agricultural edges. Survival continues, but margins grow thinner. In the end, the flycatcher teaches a quiet lesson. Power does not always announce itself. Control can come from stillness. Success can depend not on force, but on waiting for exactly the right moment. As the bird returns to its perch, wings folding neatly against its body, the forest resumes its calm. The hunt continues, not through chaos, but through precision.